Hello, I am Molly Young. Please come in and join me today while we create a junk journal folio and we will sorry, I just got a text message. And we're going to introduce some polymer clay to do the some mosaic work on the cover. So I'm excited about that. We are waiting for some friends to get on here. Let me find myself. A text message. Ooh, there's a leg today. Good morning, Molly. How are you? A minute late here. Hi, Nicholas. Okay, we're gonna do something really, really cool today. I lost something and I've been looking for it instead of getting ready, but I think we'll be just fine. I have to do, we're gonna do some stamping. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. Happy Monday in all this rain we have here in Cleveland today. I need a V and an E. Good morning, Laura. Okay, so I shared with you on my banner this picture. And this is just a template, and I'll explain to you guys how this is going to work. This is not the right one. Where's the right one? Here's the right one. Okay, so what I want to do is use one of my boards, the black boards, and then I want to clay mosaic it. We're going to go over that. I've also linked my YouTube tutorial to polymer clay mosaic tiles 101 in the description if you're interested in learning how to make them. And what I've got the stamps out because in clay letters, I want to say give yourself time. I am going to put that on the top of this. Hey, Liz. Weren't you going live right now too? Or is that somebody else? So what I didn't get done because I lost something and I was looking for it and then it was after 10 o'clock is we're going to stamp out these words. Give yourself time. And this is where I may get really boring for just the first little bit here, but I want to do this because I already did my tiles, so we're going to start building this. There goes my camera. We're off to a great start. There it comes. Okay. I just need one more word. Oh no, I need an E. This is when I wish you guys were in the same room with me. It's like if somebody find the letter E first. It's always the last one you pick up. I know I should have two. Okay, we'll do that one after we do give. And then I'm so sorry I didn't already have this ready. I'm glad you're getting better, Laura. There's two O's. Y-O. Y-O. Give time. Where's the U? Now, if I was an organized person, these would all be in alphabetical. You. Your self. Okay, I need an L and an F, and then we're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. Come on, last letter. Here we go. Okay, so I know I have the E there. This is time. All right, all these can go back in. Hi, Molly. Oh, I already said hi to you. I haven't been looking up. Laura, we really missed you too. All right, now I need one other thing. This ought to be interesting. Nope, hold on. I'm coming back. Oh my gosh. See what happens when I lose something right before I want to come live? Now I'm all scatterbrained. It is Monday. I'll tell you what, man, it's rainy and yucky here. My clay looks like it's wet. So I'm going to cut out some black clay. Don't need very much, just for 3 words. And this will go quick now. But I'm so excited to be doing this. I have a pasta machine. I'm rolling this out on a number 3. I don't think I'm going to need this piece. Okay. All right. So all I'm going to do, guys, is spray with some water so that it doesn't get stuck. And I'm going to do 2 of each word. Time. Okay. Let's see what we need here. I need the E again. Of yourself. Right? Yourself? Spelled it right? Mama Juju's back in the house from YouTube. Come on in. We're going to do some polymer clay mosaic on our journal cover today. It's going to be a mixed media piece. Now, I always pick these up so that they don't stretch when I go to pick them up. Okay. Where did I put my bag? Right here. This is gonna be a fun project. And you're gonna that cover we're getting the cover done today and it's gonna look amazing. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and trim off part of this, set it aside for a second, and then I'm going to cut these words out. I always do too, because if something gets crooked, I don't want to have to pull the stamps back out, put them back together, and then poke another one. You know what I mean? It's worth the little bit of extra effort it takes, which is hardly anything. Hi, Mel. Oh, Mel, I'm sorry about that, what we talked about this morning. I know exactly what I did too. It took advantage of them filling in everything for me, and I always just double check that the zip code is correct, and I forgot the other thing, but I goofed. All right. And then these are going to go right onto the baking sheet. Well, I cut that one a little crooked, see? So now I'm glad I have two. Anything can happen here. Give time, and we just need yourself. And there's a little piece of hair, dog hair, I believe. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, in the description, guys, is my link to polymer clay for beginners, and I kept them very short. I have a basics 101 and I have a basics 102, and they're both under 30 minutes each, if that. If that. I don't cover stamping the letters. That's why I wanted to do this with you guys. Also the fact that I was running late. But okay. Now we're done with these for the time being. Okay, now, okay, this is what we're doing, right? For the cover. Hold on, I hit something. This is what we're doing. Thank you. Mama Juju's here from YouTube. This is an example of the cover. Everywhere that this is orange is going to get covered in these mosaic tiles that I mixed the colors up this morning and stamped them out. They all have textures on them. And I'm going to wait till after they're baked because I didn't want to muddy up anything with mica powders. So when they're done, they're all getting um a platinum wax, like a white pearly platinum wax on all of them. I'm keeping this really, really subtle because I want to have this huge contrast with the black. All right, and then where it's going to get really interesting is after these are baked, I have to paint them. And I've never done it. I've only done it if I bake them like this. And I'm dealing with the piece one off. These are going to be a part of our background. So thank you. So I appreciate that. So this is what we're going to be doing. Now, because paper can go in the oven at 275, this is going to be my template. And I have two other ones. Oh, yeah. Wait, back up. So all my tiles, I went in and took color samplings of colors within our centerpiece here. And then I came down and mixed the clay to match. This one was a bugger. This one took me a long time. I kept coming out pink instead of the orangey peachy color. But anyway, okay, so we're literally going to lay down over this so we know where our edges are. And then I'm going to cut out the diamond out of this one. And after it's done, I'm going to cut the diamond on top of wherever the clay is overlapping. And we're going to bake it all in one piece. And I'm doing it on the paper because I'll never get it off of my desk if I don't. So let's get started. And let's hope I have enough clay. So I might not have enough clay. I definitely might have to do this off camera, but I have other stuff for us to work on if that happens. And I just want to make sure I'm overlapping this. Mm, and then you'll see how I do this. I probably needed a fourth color. I'm not going to have enough clay, I don't think. Oh, this is where the word give has to go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's going to get interesting, folks. Can you see what I'm even doing here? Oh, thank you. I'm not good at a lot of things, but I am able to mix my colors pretty well. I just literally just have to do the outsides of these. I still have a whole bunch of this clay mixed up. And it might look a little funny right now, but once I cut it, it'll look really good. Well, at least when I've done this before, it comes out pretty good. Yeah, darn it. I'm going to need more. I'll cut another one of these white ones. Aw, thank you. This is going to look really good, I think. It just takes time. That's the only thing, guys. Yeah, I gotta make more. But that's okay. Oh, the piece I wanted, piece I didn't want stayed. And then you know what else I do? I come in here with stickles when it's done, anywhere that there's little cracks. And that looks really cool. It looks like a grout. And we'll just cut these little pieces that are hanging over. I'm not usually doing things this even Steven. I'm just gonna be I don't know if I can cram these white ones in here, we might make it. But I'm not feeling real confident about that right now. I was gonna do more too, and I was like, Molly, you always make too much of everything." So I didn't. They're gonna be cute. Okay, we're almost there, but I just don't think we can. That's why I did these ahead of time. Can you guys imagine if I did all these on camera with you, how long we would be here all day? Oh, my words. Oh boy, this can just fit. Woo, baby. That is just gonna make it. That's a long word. Oh, thanks, Laura, for having my back. I was just mosaicing away and totally forgot about it. Can you guys see okay what I'm doing? You want me to zoom in anymore? We're almost done. Okay, remember I can stick stickles in here. This is like gluing itself to my paper. That's too bad. I was gonna move the give over a little. I didn't like it right on the edge, but it is gonna be what it is going to be because it is a masterpiece. A handmade masterpiece. I might just make it. I think I'm gonna. And then I'm gonna stick this in the oven so when we come back this afternoon, we can work on it. Yep, I'm gonna totally make it. I cannot believe. I thought for sure I was gonna run out. Um, we just might have a couple colors right next to each other, but it is what it is. I can't believe it's sticking like it's gluing to this paper. I wonder if it's something with the ink and the paper. Hi, Patricia. Okay, and then I mean we got to cut the diamond out. I'm doing this while it's raw clay because I have to, so I can cut through it in the center. Okay, just a couple more little pieces here. And one more. Oh my gosh. Just made it. Okay, so then from here, I'm going to trim off all the excess. And that'll just become scrap clay. I'll just ball it back up. Okay. And everybody has to come up with me. Okay, now this is where it can get a little tricky. This is not going to be the best little mosaic I've ever done, but it's going to be cute. Ta-da! So let me do this. So in theory, guys, when this, oh gosh, so this is what I want the background to look like, right? So I'm going to put this in here. Where did I miss? I didn't miss anywhere. Okay. I got clay stuck all over the place. I got a new X-Acto knife. And yes, I'll be careful. I've had a lot of coffee and I want my hand to cut straight. Hi, Carol. We're doing polymer clay mosaic for our journal cover. And I'm cutting out the center right now. Those of you that have watched me do this technique before with the diamond, we put ball chain around it. It looks really, really cute. So now I'm just going to go in, although this clay is sticking to my paper. So I've never had this happen before. What time is it? My camera only has 10% battery left. If my camera dies, I'm plugged into this one right here that I look at you on. Don't go anywhere. I'll put my other camera or my other phone up as my camera. Well, you know what is going to happen? I'm going to bake it like this because they're just like glued onto this paper. So after I bake it, oh, somebody tell me that does clay. Laura, what should I do? It's sticking to this paper. I don't know how. I mean, I already cut them, but I don't know that they'll break away after they're baked. Bake it? Yeah, you think they'll still break away? I've never had this happen, and I have been doing clay for years. Don't know what its problem is at all. Well, I guess if I need to, I can get in here with scissors. So I'm going to bake it, but you can kind of see what's going to happen here. And then I'm going to take it off the paper after it's baked, in theory. If not, the paper will stay on and I will cut the center out. Um, okay. Well, it's going to go in like this. That is so bizarre. Yeah, but basically, our diamond will be clean, and that's gonna lay over the black chipboard. Okay, now I'll bake it when we get offline. And where am I gonna put it? I have no room, like none. Okay, I found a spot. All right, so these little wood pieces that they sell off of Amazon, I have them in some various different sizes. So this morning, well, this is 3 inches. So I cut out, oh, here, let me put this away. I cut this out, or I glued this on to here, and I'm going to cut it out now, and then we're going to distress ink it. And then I want to show you guys something else that'll be fun to look at, I promise. You know, sometimes doing a project, things just can tend to take time. And I'm going to be using black distress ink for this project, not brown, because our colors are black and orange. And we're going to UV resin this. I'm going to put stickles on it first, and then I'll UV resin it, and we'll look and see what it looks like this afternoon. I don't feel like I'm getting enough ink on here. There we go. So what happens is then I'm going to put stickles on here. Here, we'll do it together. I just got ink on here. Gosh, darn it. It's okay. Some of my stickles are holding up my pile. I have a rotating 3-tiered tray with all my stickles in it right next to me. So we're going to use this, and we're going to use diamond. I'm going to use this one in here. Except it is clogged. Well, hold on, I couldn't find I have a corsage pin I usually use. I couldn't find it. So we're just going to use this, buddy. So I'm going to go in these areas. And I'm just going to take my finger and lightly tap it around. Okay. And I'm going to do some of these darker flowers. Okay, that's it for that one. And I have black stickles, but I'm not going to use them because they'll just cover up all the beauty in here. So this is the diamond color. Well, this has to be dry before I can UV resin, but let me see if I'm only putting it on really, really light. So the UV resin might work. And then I'm just going to do a couple more of these flowers over here. Very simple, very easy. See that? Isn't that pretty? Now what happens is when you UV resin it, it really makes the stickles come out like a 3D effect. It's really cool. Sorry, I'm shoving things in here underneath my stack of everything. I need a baby wipe. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the week. And we're going to talk about that in a minute too. Okay, great. Now this is soaking wet. Let me see if I can dry this. So what's everybody up to? It is rainy here. Hi, Debbie. Debbie, you missed it. We're doing mosaics for once again. We're doing a journal, but the cover is going to be out of mosaics. Oh, because I'm impatient. The other resin takes 24 hours to dry. UV resin takes 2 minutes. And I have a UV light. That's the only reason. Woo, it is warm down here. I turned my fireplace off. I turned it on this morning because it was freezing down here. We only have one little vent down here. So it doesn't get very warm. It's always freezing down here. So, okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. It's not all the way dry, but it's dry enough. All right, you can use any UV resin you want. This is the one I'm using today. And you need a makeup brush, which is what I recommend above anything else. I have been doing UV resin for a long time. I need to get another one. I can't find it. And I'll show you a trick too. Hold on. I can't find it, so I'm just going to pull out another one. This is the brand I use. You can use whatever. These are off of Amazon. There are all these makeup brushes in a whole bunch of different sizes. It doesn't matter what size. Just pick one out and I use them for my makeup too. I have some upstairs. Okay. And then there's foil. So when you are done with this, you don't have to worry about ruining your brush. You just put it in some foil and wrap it up and you can reuse it next time. It's not going to dry unless it's under a UV light, which I love. Okay, well, here we go messing up. I just took the whole lid off. I was looking at my screen. It's okay. Nothing is ruined. I just need to get this on here now. Okay, that is what not to do with UV resin. Basically, if you don't open your bottle the wrong way, you just pour it on as thick as you want, thin or thick as you want. And then you come in with this brush and it's self-leveling, so it won't go off the edge if you're being careful. And then you get this nice shiny look. You're sending me Happy Mail? I'm so excited. I love Happy Mail. Laura Lee just sent me some Happy Mail too. I didn't open it on here because it was kind of for something else, but I don't know if Mel is still here, but I'm getting some Happy Mail from her. I forgot to put her number. She lives in a community. I sent her all the way to Arizona her molds, and I never put the number on it. And so it left almost 2 weeks ago. And as of 4 o'clock this morning, it's now back in Cleveland, headed back to me. So I was like, oh, I felt terrible. I'm just laughing because well, first of all, I have never had that happen, and I'm knocking on wood because I don't ever want it to happen again. I mean, people pay for stuff and they want what they order. Okay, so I'm sorry that was probably more comical than anything. I'm not all the way to the edges on here. I just still can't believe you're not supposed to really be touching this stuff. I'm gonna put more on here. I don't like the edges aren't totally covered. You kind of have to tilt it under the light, and then you can use a torch if you have bubbles, but I don't see any bubbles in here. This UV resin I'm using is really good about not having bubbles, actually. One time I was doing a tooth fairy box with a little frog on it. I still have it. And I got a bubble in it, and I didn't see it before I went to go put it under the UV light. And the bubble ended up right on his mouth. And I was like, perfect. All right. Okay, so again, you just take this, put it in your foil, wrap it up, and you're good to go for next time. Just make sure you've got it nice and tight so nothing falls out of it. I'm dumping everything. Oh my gosh. My hands are so sticky, you guys. All right, let's do this. So I have this UV resin light. And the other reason I am not a big fan of regular resin, first of all, I have dogs. Probably shouldn't be touching my eye. Um, I have dogs and I have to make it think my fingers are in here. And I don't want dog hair and resin. You have to leave it overnight. Now you could take a box and flip it upside down on your onto over it so that um no dust or hair or anything gets in it. Um but yeah, then you got to wait 24 hours. I actually have 2 gallons here. I have a gallon of the A and a gallon of the B resin that I want to do something with, like make a tray or something, but I don't know. I haven't done it yet. So I put mine under for 2 minutes. This is the light that I have. Oh, sure. Okay. Here. It comes in a 2 or 3 pack from Amazon. Hold on. This is what it is. J Diction. And there's, like I said, I think there's 3 in the pack, and it's only like $10, maybe 12. I don't remember. Um, did you get your screen grab, Carol? And then when you do what I just did and you have this all over your hands, you really need to go with soap and water. I'm going to use Dawn. I use Dawn for everything. I love Dawn dishwashing. Well, I think I have Riva from Aldi's, but it's same thing. Yep. I mean, it can go over the sides. I've had it happen to me occasionally, but it's not, it's me. It's not the resin. It's me doing something wrong. Yeah, that's it. And now she's all done. Nice and hard, not sticky. And all those stickles look like three-dimensional underneath. So she all pretty. So that's going to be our centerpiece. Okay. All right. So what really stinks is that my phone is going to die, but I want to talk to you about our giveaway. Um, okay. Simply put, oh, I had all this other stuff I wanted to share with you. Okay. I'm going to be giving you all of the images I'm going to use in this journal or folio or wherever we end up, whoever wins. And it's just going to be a giveaway for sprinkling me out. And we'll start that this afternoon. And I'm just going to keep a list. And then on Friday, we'll draw a name. Okay. I got 5% battery left. So we got to hurry up. On top of all the prints that I did, I have mistakenly ordered not 2, but 3 of this scrapbook paper. So I'm going to be, and it's 12 by 12, and it goes perfectly with our guy. So I'm going to do a scrap paper pad and all the images that I used or will be using in our kit. And I don't have them ready yet. I can't show them to you because until we're done, I don't know what all I'm going to use. But I have a lot of stuff already. So that's going to be my giveaway. And that'll be on Friday. Okay. Oh, good, Carol, you got it. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if that's what you guys had in mind for the giveaway. You guys are all getting excited. But this paper, I mean, look at this. Even for fall, what's to die for? So yeah, you're gonna get a whole pad of this paper. I mean, that was only half of it. There's tons and tons and tons of stuff in here. 3 sheets of everything. Yeah. Well, thank you. I haven't done a giveaway in a while, and so that's going to be our next giveaway, but it will be, your name will go in for sprinkling. I'm starting this afternoon because I forgot to start off with it because I was flustered when I started. So we'll start this afternoon. I'll be back on at 3 o'clock. I do have to go because my phone's ringing because my phone's about to die. So I'm not even going to come back. Well, here. Okay. So, sorry we weren't on a whole hour. I know I do that to you guys a lot, but we got a lot done this morning. I'm gonna go bake this guy. It'll be all done. I'll have it cut out and we're gonna work on the cover and get it all decorated this afternoon. So if you're available, come back and see me at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would love to have you back, guys. Okay, bye.